Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hey, how you doing? This is the Cardiac Kid. I got two quick questions. One, can you tell the history of the Browns without Baker? How important is Baker to the entire Browns history? I don't know. I just want to throw that out there. But more so, second question is the one I really wanted to get to. I've heard multiple analysts over the years say that all championships aren't equal. You know, different championships weigh differently. If Deshaun is to win one with the Browns, what would a single championship do for his legacy? Of course, him being a Super Bowl winning quarterback is a high accomplishment and put him into a class with a couple of different people. But what does him winning one with the Browns, like where would that single championship rank among others? You guys catch my drift. Appreciate y'all taking my question. Have a nice day. Go Dog.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Quincy, I mean, Baker Mayfield ended a playoff drought, but he's going to go down as a number one overall guy that didn't live up to being number one overall. And, you know, the number of quarterbacks that have won a Super Bowl, it's pretty small. So you get one of those and you're in elite company. You get one with the Browns, which is an original that hadn't been there, it does mean more.
Yeah, I would agree with most of that. With Baker Mayfield, he lived somewhere between like Derek Anderson and what Brian Sipe in the pantheon of quarterbacks. Like he's somewhere in between there. He didn't get to like an AFC championship game or win an MVP or anything like that. But you know, he was a number one overall pick. It was kind of fun while it lasted. Right, like I think there's Hall of Fame and there's awards for excellence, but sometimes it just needs to be an award for fun, and that's what Baker Mayfield was. He was kind of fun while he was here, right? Kind of hectic, kind of crazy, definitely problematic at times, but like you know, it was fun. It was fun for a couple of years. That's what it was with Baker when it comes to his legacy in Cleveland. And we'll probably, you know, give him the whole treatment in like 20 years once he retires and stops writing letters. And we'll bring him back and we'll all cheer. Remember the good couple of seasons or like good 18 games that he had with this team and act like none of the rest happened. But what would a Super Bowl do for the legacy of Deshaun Watson? Like what? It kind of matters how it happens, right? If this is like Nick Chubb's having one of the greatest rushing exhibitions in NFL history in the playoffs, right the year after like Jim Brown dies in the Cleveland Browns uniform, I think the focus is kind of going to be on like a Nick Chubb, or that's just an example of how the focus can shift off the quarterback when it comes to a championship. But if he does win one here and it's obvious that it's him that's bringing the championship here, that's going to do a ton for his legacy. I think because of everything else that's going on in his life, he probably needs two for people to just be like, all right, he's a legend. And I think that's the case for most quarterbacks, right? Matt Stafford won a Super Bowl, but like we don't talk about Matt Stafford with like this high esteem. We talk about Matt Stafford like Matt Stafford. But if Matt Stafford would have won two Super Bowls, all of a sudden it changes. It's the same reason we got to act like Eli was really good, right? Like it's like, oh, he won two though. Like he won two. After you win two, it changes how we talk about you. Same thing with Pat Mahomes. The second Pat Mahomes won two. Now we talking about him like Jordan, like we should have the other years, because you know his worst year is 26 touchdowns or 27 touchdowns and 5 interceptions made in 14 games. That's his worst season. That's what Pat Mahomes' worst year looks like. 4,000 yards, by the way. That's insane. That's insane.
Yeah.